Hey YouTube, it's CJ Hackerful here with another tutorial on how to zoom in on a video or a picture, and I'm gonna show you guys like all the event pan crop stuff, like what it all does. Okay, first I'm gonna do the zoom in thing. Okay, so make a video track and then just bring down the picture or video you want, and then either click on the event pan crop button at the end of the clip, or you can right click and then go to video event pan crop. Either one, it doesn't matter. Okay, so say I wanted to read the writing right there. I'm gonna zoom in on it so everybody that's watching the video can read it. So first, to do that, I'm gonna make a spot for when it starts zooming in. So I'm going to start that at, let's just say, 1 second. So to do that, you double click at the spot you want, and it makes a little marker. So that's when it's going to start zooming in. But where you wanted to stop zooming in, then you go do the same thing. You make another, you double click again at that spot. And then if you go to the second spot and make sure you're on it, and then zoom in to as much as you want it. So I want it to zoom in a little bit more. Okay, there. So that's good. So now at the 1 second mark where our first marker is, it's going to start zooming in. And at this spot right there, that's when it's going to be all the way zoomed in like it is right now. So I'll show you guys what it looks like at the end. So I'm just going to start it from the beginning. It's regular like this, and then it starts zooming in, and at the end it's all the way zoomed in. So okay, and now I'm going to show you guys all the stuff that, okay, why is it not pausing? Damn it. Okay, there we go. I'm going to show you what all the stuff in event pan crop does. So first I'm going to start with position. I'm just going to go to a random spot. So the width thing, it basically just makes it wider. You can either erase all of it and type in what you want, or you can just use the little thing and push it yourself, or there's a little drop down thing that you can use. And this basically does the same thing, except for it makes it higher. And you can use all the same options. In the X center, this makes it like the little thing, you can see this is moving to the right a little bit because I'm pushing it up, and whenever I push it back down, it's moving back to the left. And if you want to redo any of the stuff that you're doing, all you have to do is click restore. Just right click and then restore. So I'll just do that. And the Y center basically does the same thing, except for it moves it up and down. So I'll just push it down, and it moves up for some reason. It's kind of weird that whenever you push down, it moves up, but it just does. And then whenever you push up, it moves back down. So then rotation, I'll show you what this stuff does. The angle, this is basically just whatever angle you want to use it. These two, the first, position and rotation, are usually the only ones that I ever use. So, you know, angle, so I'll just put it 180. So it'll make a 180 flip. See, now it's upside down. And I'll just put it back to 0 I just put it back to normal by typing in 0, or just right clicking and going to restore again. In the X center, this just moves it a little bit to the, well, it doesn't really do anything actually. It barely does anything. It just kind of moves it to the right a little bit. In the Y center, basically the same thing. It just moves it up and down. In the keyframe interpolation, or interpolation or whatever, I honestly have no clue what that does. And that probably just means that it's not very important. Okay, and source. This, I really don't even know what it means either. It's not important really. Maintain aspect. Just keep it on yes. Stretch to full frame. Yeah, keep it on yes too, unless you want it to look weird. In workspace, okay, let's go to this. So this one is a little bit more important than the last two I just showed you. And this is the zoom. I don't even use zoom because you can just scroll in and it zooms automatically. See, that changes whenever I scroll in and stuff. And X offset, I don't even use that actually either. It just moves it like that, but you can just click and drag it. Then it's a lot faster and easier than that. And basically the same thing for Y offset. And grid spacing, I don't use either because you can still zoom out if you want to. So that's about all.